So I gave myself 7 days to try to learn how to draw digital art. I know this is kind of different from the usual game development related content that you're used to, but you know what? I felt like doing something different. Here is 7 drawings that I did. And then we are going to end off the video with a time lapse of my 8th drawing. So yeah, let's get into that. Here is day 1's drawing. I don't really know what I was going for here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just started drawing random designs and using a symmetrical tool. So with what you're seeing here, I actually only drew it once and then it mirrored it over on the left side, on the bottom, and then on the left bottom. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but yeah, it's weird. It's kind of cool. I don't really know what it is. And then I just added some dust particles on afterwards and some glow effects, signed my name, and that was day 1. Day 2, we went with a very different approach. So I started using a tool that is more of a paintbrush style tool. And I went wild. I started drawing mountain ranges, and then I drew a river, and then I started drawing a foresty thing in the bottom corner. I don't really know. Again, it's kind of weird, but that's the whole point. I wanted to do more of the abstract style drawing. And then on top of that, I decided to just scribble in some lines on into the sky. And then I added on some kind of overlay of like a space type thing to make everything feel a little bit more cohesive. Again, guys, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to show you my evolution of drawing. So here is day 3. I really like day 3 because I tried quite a few different things here. So I tried, obviously, again, I'm just adding more brushes, more drawing tools to my arsenal, but I really like the flower in the middle. I think if you zoom into the middle, I really like the design of it where everything crosses together and it creates this cool design in the middle. And then also I think that it does a cool job of creating this glow effect. For the background, there's 2 backgrounds going on. So we have more of the clouds, I guess, that are surrounding the flower, and then an even further background, which is, I guess, like the clouds are opening up into the sky, and you have a gradient. So it's like a white going into a deep red color. So again, very random, but I like it. I think it's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe it's not. So here is day 4, and for day 4, wanted to change it up. I went for a landscape style drawing, so I started drawing in some dunes, and then I applied some of the lessons that I learned from pixel art, which you can probably learn from this video here. Anyway, yeah, so as you go further into the distance, you want to desaturate and brighten up the color a little bit, so that it fades into the background color. You're just trying to blend from your foreground color to your background color as you go further on in the distance. And then I created the monster that you see in the center. I don't think it's that great, to be perfectly honest with you. I think the eye is really stupid, but I think the body is kind of cool. It has this weird, like, mystical see-through design, and I think for the entire monster I just used a symmetry line to cut down the middle of it and then just start scribbling lines and creating circles to create some kind of like a body shape, and then, you know, it kind of looks like a spine, which is what I was trying to go for. But yeah, again, very random, not really planned out. It happens. All right, so here we are with day 5. I think day 5 is probably my favorite drawing. It's just a design. It's a design in the middle, it has a cool background in the back, and it's not really trying to do anything, you know? It's just trying to be what it is. So we got a lot going on here. We got the background, which is a paintbrush, just like strokes going on in the background. So yeah, more basic background, but it has a bit of depth to it with those strokes changing colors. And then for the actual design of the artwork, we have a lot of colors going on. Again, I like to stick to a few colors for each piece. So for this one, it's more of the pink and blue, which I think is a little bit more of the like futuristic style art. Anyway, for this one, I did a lot of the symmetrical thing again, where basically it just splits the canvas down into a circle, and so you can get the symmetrical look all the way across. So I think I split it into 8 or 10 pieces, and then yeah, it just loops into each other, and yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Here we have day 6. I think day 6 is probably my least favorite drawing of all. At this point, I think I was just getting very tired of drawing every day, and I was starting to lose my creativity. So this is what happens when you lose your creative spark. I don't know. I think it looks pretty stupid. Maybe people think differently, but I'm not a huge fan. I don't really know what else to say on this. It's just a red spiral in the middle, and then we have some squares in the background, which I actually kind of drew inspiration from, I think, the Paper Mario game on the Wii. I think I saw that style from that game, and I really liked it. I haven't played that game in years, but it's just something that I just thought of randomly while drawing this, and thought, you know what, let me draw a bunch of squares together and make it look more sci-fi-y, I guess. And final day, day 7, we have this white lotus drifting down the river. So it's nothing special. I feel like I would have liked this drawing better if I actually colored in the flower and did something with the flower. But at the same time, that's kind of the whole idea of the drawing, is I wanted to create something that uses blank space to create an image out of it. So I ended up creating a flower, and yeah, pretty simple. Again, I used a lot of strokes, stroking over into the image to create some grassy type look. And then I just used a gradient for the river that is like a aqua light sky blue color that fades out into a dark blue, just to create some depth in the drawing. And then I created an overlay to make this whole thing sparkle and make the flower seem like it's shining. It looks like a lens flare or something like that. So yeah, these were my drawings. I don't really know if they're any good. You guys can let me know in the comments, but we're gonna end off this video with a time lapse. Alright, and there you have it. So these were my first 8 drawings. Again, it's nothing crazy, but I think it's cool to kind of see the evolution and just a few different styles that I went for during this challenge. I'm going to continue to try and improve, but for the people that are trying to get into art, I would say just try it out. Don't go for a specific style, just try a bunch of styles out at first and see what you like and what you can actually replicate. Again, I know this is kind of a weird video. It's not something I'm used to making, but I like doing these kind of things every so often, just talking to you guys a little bit more personally. But that's going to do it for the video. We have another video coming out on the 20th of June, which yes, is a game dev related video. So make sure and subscribe to the channel to check that out, because it's something that I've been working on for quite a long time and I'm super excited for it. And then again, we're going to have the second game devlog coming out on the 25th. And then again, we're going to have the first actual episode of the Monster Tower series coming out July 5th. I'm super excited for the content that is coming, so I hope you guys are too. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are not. Also, maybe hit the bell so you can actually get notified when I upload. A lot of people miss my uploads because they just don't get the notification for it. I'm hoping this structured schedule will help with that. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, have a great life.